I hope you're well. Today I just wanted to do this little chatty video about my online course Dream Habit because I get so many emails from you guys asking me for advice about how to stick to habits and what healthy habits to create and how to stop being all or nothing. And I literally made a course that has all of my advice in it. And it's step by step in the order that you need to do it, with a workbook and accountability from me and a chance to get personal coaching from me. So I just thought I'd chat about it because so many of you don't even know it exists. If you struggle to stick to habits such as exercise and healthy eating, waking up early, all of that kind of thing, then keep watching this video. So my online course is called Dream Habit, a 28-day habit bootcamp for perfectionists. And I just want to talk a bit about perfectionism before I go into more about the course, because I think a lot of people misunderstand perfectionism. It isn't just being neat and tidy and organized, and actually a lot of perfectionists struggle with organization, and it's one of the habits you can create with my course. But when I say my course is for perfectionists, what I really mean is that it's for people with an all or nothing mindset, who are people pleasers, who procrastinate, and all of that really comes down to a fear of disapproval and being judged. The reason we try to be perfect is because we're scared of what other people will think. And one of the ways that really comes out is with the all or nothing mindset. So the course is really about how to stop triggering that all or nothing mindset. It's that extreme mindset of it's only worth doing if it's done 100% perfectly. It's a way for us to bring it back into our control and to feel like if we went to the gym and if we ate healthy, then we get the results we want, and we can live in this fairy tale land where if we put in the effort, then we get results, and we're scared to actually put in the effort and see what happens. So if you can relate to any of that, and if you're a procrastinator and a people pleaser, and you have been trying to stick to a habit but never actually getting anywhere, which is so frustrating, then this course is for you. The reason I created Dream Habit was because I used to be in a complete all or nothing mindset. The Kayla Itsinas' bikini body guide, I literally tried doing it 4 or 5 times before I could actually go through the whole thing, and every attempt I made it to week 4 and then abandoned it, like every time. And it was so frustrating, and just stuff like that where I would do something perfectly and then abandon it. And then because I felt like it had to be perfect, instead of picking back up from week 5 when I started again, I'd go back to week 1. So I did week 1 to 4 like 4 or 5 times before I actually figured out how to get myself through the whole thing by not triggering my all or nothing mindset and all of the different things I teach in the course, which is what I'm going to get into now, so you know a little bit more about what I actually will teach you in Dream Habit. So in the planning stage, there are 4 units. The first unit is choosing your dream habit. So I am a huge believer that you can only create one new habit at a time, mainly because I know that we all want to start 20 new habits at once and completely overhaul our lives. But when we do that, it's such a drastic change that it's extremely hard to maintain. So there's an exercise to help you choose your dream habit. If you already know it, you can skip that section, but it's important that it is only one habit. So waking up early and a morning routine are 2 separate habits, the same way that healthy eating and exercise are 2 separate habits. Unit 2 is creating the dream habit mindset, which is so important. And it's what took me forever, like probably 3 years, to figure out on my own by trying to piece everything together, because there is not much advice out there about how to stop triggering an all or nothing mindset. So in this section, there is a lesson on perfectionism. There's a lesson on removing your limiting beliefs. There's a lesson to help you stop self-destructive behavior. An example of this, because it comes up so often, is if you want to wake up early but you always stay up late. The staying up late is actually self-destructive, self-sabotaging self-sabotaging behavior. You're scared that if you wake up early and get everything done, that your life still won't be as good as you want it to be. So if you stay up late, you can keep telling yourself, but if I woke up earlier, my life would be better, because you're scared that if you actually do it, that won't actually happen. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what so many of us do. There's also a lesson in there to help you prepare for your excuses. So as soon as your motivation wears off, those excuses that always come up are going to pop right back up, and how to actually prepare for them and understand them and all of that kind of thing. And there's exercises in the workbook to help you work through it. They don't take very long, but they are really important. I made such a huge effort to make sure all the exercises don't take long but have maximum impact. The third unit is planning your dream habit. It involves making a really specific plan. So often we like to keep plans vague because then we don't actually really have to do anything, but we can feel productive and like we've planned. So I'm talking about if your goal is to eat healthy, like obviously that isn't specific enough to actually do anything with. So it's making sure that your dream habit is super specific. There's also a section in there for making an if-then plan. So this is for when life gets in the way, making a plan for that situation. So I've added in a few little tools and tricks and things that I love doing when life gets in the way to keep that momentum going and to stop that all or nothing mindset from triggering, which is so important. And the fourth unit is about sticking to your dream habit. So I give you some exercises to help you actually do that. And I also keep you accountable throughout the 28 days. So I do a live online workshop, kind of like this, except you'll actually be able to talk to me, which is so exciting and so much fun. So it'll be interactive and you can get personal coaching from me and ask me any questions you have, and also hear about other Dream Habit students' experiences, because you're not in this alone. Like, the community aspect of this is so powerful. I also give you other tools to help you stay accountable, one of which is my Dream Habit Tracker. This is something I personally love using when I'm creating a new habit. You just write in your dream habit here, and then this keeps you accountable for the 28 days. And I like to make it like a vision board and write some quotes and put some images around it that really keep me motivated and inspired and remind me that this is what I am focusing on. So that's something that is included in the course, as well as my recommendations for habit tracking apps if you'd prefer to do it that way, and all of that kind of thing. So that's everything that's in the planning stage, and it only will take you a few hours. And I know if you're a perfectionist, you love planning. So that's why I designed it like this, so that you can just sit down, have a cup of coffee or tea and have a big planning session, and then just start with your dream habit straight away. After you've done the planning, then it's actually doing your dream habit, and I'll be there to keep you accountable, and I'll be available by email to answer any questions that you have. I'm so proud of this course. I am obsessed with it, and it took me so long to figure out all the things that I put in the course, because, as I was saying, no one really shares advice for perfectionists. So much of the advice, like if you've been reading advice about how to stick to habits, it all sounds easy, but then no one really deals with all the mindset around sticking to a habit and creating momentum, and what to do when you don't feel motivated anymore. The advice is normally just stay motivated, but we all know that motivation doesn't last that long, which is why I teach you how to stick to a habit without feeling motivated. And yeah, I'm just so proud of this course. I would absolutely love to have you as a student. I'll have in the description box more information, as well as where you can actually enroll in the course. As I was saying, instant access. The other thing is that I am increasing the price of the course on Monday, the 31st of July, 2017 at midnight Pacific time. So if you are interested in enrolling in this course and being one of my students and having more access to coaching from me and all of that kind of thing and everything that I've spoken about, then make sure you enroll before Monday, 31st of July, midnight Pacific time, because the price will be increasing from $147 to $197. If you want to enroll but don't have the money right now, there is a 3-month payment plan option, so you can always use that. But as I was saying, you get instant access and lifetime access. So once you enroll, even if you can't start straight away, you've got other shit happening, you can always start at any time that you want. So you don't have to be available right now to start, but if you want to get it and you want to pay the cheaper price, then make sure you enroll. Also, I'll link below the testimonials for the course from past students who have been obsessed with it and who've done it multiple times, and the amazing results that they've gotten, and that they've been finally able to stick to habits that they couldn't stick to before because they followed my step-by-step method. So make sure you check that out if you're interested. If you have any questions, you can always email me. My email address is sam@smart-20s, all spelled out, .com. That's all I wanted to share today. I will see you in the next video.